Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to Profit Ada for one more learning video tutorial. And today I'm gonna talk about WebView using Python. Okay, so in this app which I'm gonna prepare will be gonna utilize in multiple platforms such as for a desktop application as well as an Android application, and even it can be considered as an as an integration kind of a programming interface, such as an interface where in a main application will be there, in that website will be running. Okay, so if you got any kind of a web is running, okay, either maybe you can utilize for other as an HTTP localhost as an application considering Flask, or even the Streamlit, or even Django, or any kind of a website which you prepare, you can do it what I'm gonna perform. Okay, so now first thing is that why I'm doing this stuff, because this platform is necessary to be contained in a particular controlled environment. Okay, so I was talking about previous how you can automate orders without the API key, in which you need to have coordinates, and that coordinates need to be utilized, okay, to click on some stuff, control of keyboard as well as mouse, okay, by using pi or to GUI. So you can utilize this stuff. Okay, and you can go for other stuff as well, even without paying Zerodha, you can utilize Kite trade free API. Okay, and even you can search for publisher API key, which will be helpful. Okay, so mainly I'm doing this for publisher API key. So if you watch this video, I've been already talked about this thing, so it will be helpful. So just do check it out. Okay, so as of right now, what happens, we need to get in a website and get coordinates and to place the order. Now to get a website particular in a controlled environment, we should have some control over there. So what I'm doing, I'm utilizing an interface. I'm gonna utilize Beware. Okay, Beware is kind of an a platform where you can create app and run in multiple platforms. Okay, it can be desktop, or even your MacBook, okay, or your any of the Android app. Okay, so that is can be utilized. Okay, so previously you can search it out in my this videos where I've been explained about the Kiwi. So Kiwi, what happens, gives an interface where you can prepare an app for desktop as well as an Android applications. Okay, same as with this thing. So I've been if you go with the GUI, so what are the things are available, you can go with the Tkinter, and you can go with the Kiwi, and even you can go with Pi Qt5. Okay, so like that geo applications are there which you can go. One more popular Android applications which is flat, you can go for it. Now this WebView, what happens, offered only when you are preparing kind of an application using Java, or say the language which is required to prepare an app for Android purpose. Okay, usually it is not available with other things, but now it is possible through Python, and we can do this stuff. Even you can utilize other Android application platforms developing this stuff to get this layout, okay, as a web view. Now in this web view, what happens is, suppose if you prepare any kind of a website and you want to launch as an Android app, okay, so this web view will be helpful, very much helpful. Okay, so you gave some interface, you just at opening, you just gave some buffering, some logo, and then you allowed your website to be launched. Okay, now in this case, my first thing is you need to imagine about this Amazon applications offers this kind of a interface. Okay, so you already have an Android app, in within that kind of a website will be running, and big players are there where this kind of a things well utilized. Okay, so once you like get in a website and then you got a conversion, so mainly you can utilize this stuff. Okay, so that is how you can search and try to see how you can see this stuff. Okay, so let's go with these things and we will talk more about this web view. Okay, so let's move to our IDE text editor. Okay, so the thing which I'm talking about Beware, it utilizes the package comes with you should not go with the pip install as a Beware. It is pip install Toga. Okay, so now whatever I'm preparing, you can package as an APK and can utilize this as an Android applications. Now this Android application, what happens if you carry in an Android app and kind of running any kind of a applications which is in desktop can be run in Android as well. Okay, even in other kind of a tab or Apple iPhone you can utilize. Okay, so this you can go with the documentation pages and check it out. If it supports your application, just go with it. Okay, and I'm gonna do it very much simple. So all you have to do is pip install Toga. Okay, so this is the package you required, and this other stuff I'm definitely gonna pack them up and show in Android application as well. Okay, running this stuff. Okay, this is very much important video and useful video, so I must say that definitely try this stuff from your side, and upcoming videos are there, so I must say this will be the base of other videos. Okay, so definitely watch it, will be helpful. Okay, so even as I talked about geo application, I've been tried other WebView, but what happens, this Toga, this Beware, okay, allows in a perfect way. Okay, not any some kind of a loading issues or any kind of a application issues. It allowed perfectly, so that is the reason I'm going for this Beware. Okay, and you can check for other stuff as well. For application, if I say I've been done with the Kiwi, and even if possible in future I'll go with other kind of a platforms creating Android app as well as desktop applications, but as of right now this Beware is perfect. Okay, so let's go with these things. So pip install Toga is required, so just to go with the CMD and do this stuff. Okay, and all you have to say is import Toga. Okay, so that's it, we are done. Now next step is we need to give a class, and that will be WebView app. Okay, the code which I'm gonna do will be perfect, and it will be relate to other as well. Even this thing resembles our Kiwi platform. Okay, so this syntax which follows will be the same. So if you try this Kiwi, that is also wonderful. Okay, so we'll go with the class, then we will define the module. So we'll say startup. Okay, and whatever the words which I'm utilizing as this video, this code is wonderful. Okay, so just observe. So in startup, what I'm gonna give is self. I have to give a self, and in this self, what I'm gonna do, I have to say about the main window. If you go with a Tkinter or any of the stuff, I have to talk about the main window. So it will be like kind of an interface within that a website or any kind of application you can create. Okay, so you are just creating an world for yourself, or you are as a kind of a scene or as a platform. Okay, so this is the stuff you require. So you have to say self dot main underscore window. Okay, in this window, what I'm talking about, Toga dot say main underscore window was there, so all I have to say in a capital M and W and say window. In this one more thing is there, I have to give a title. Okay, and the title will be what, self. The self title will be there. Okay, so we can say as so in this what happens, we just have to give formal underscore name. Okay, so this will be enough. So just we are giving a formal name for this title. Okay, which we will define later, and we have to give a size. So size in the sense a kind of a ratio will be there. So suppose if I'm taking as 800 comma 600, so width and height will be there. So you can consider as an 80% or 60% as in this. So this will be perfect. Okay, so we got a size we defined, we got our window, kind of a like, window, door, whatever you want to say, like, this is the window I got for this much stuff. And I can create scenery or create any of the stuff within that main window. Okay, so that's what I'm doing. Now what I have to say, I have to go with a web view. Okay, so web view will be there, and for this web view I have to call to web view. Okay, and in this web view I have to give this URL name. Okay, and as I said, some different syntax will be there. Okay, if it mix, try to give the error. So that is also the reason the platform which provides this kind of applications try to give it as in this way. So a starting of anything which you are referring will be in a capital, and that's small. Then in between, if you are referring any kind of a thing, will be capital. So in between, instead of underscore, if you just go with these things, that makes sense. Okay, so you can go with as of this one, https kite.0.com. so whichever you want to say. Suppose if you want to get this stuff, you want to get coordinates and want to place the orders, so you need to mention the website name and just get with it. And you can go with any of this one, even with kite.0.com, or even say trade.files.in, whichever you want to control. Okay, whichever you want to control from Pi Auto GUI or any kind of a automated applications, this will be very much helpful. Okay, so this is how you can go. So as of right now, I'm going with my website itself. Okay, so I think you are familiar about this one. So as I'm going with a web view, say suppose if I prepared any kind of applications and you need to be controlled from this one, so I think this will be helpful for me. Okay, so I got this web view. Okay, even this self, what happens will be in this way. So even text letters with the colors will help us to identify the errors. Okay, so that is also the best way to go with it. Okay, so now say suppose if we got this stuff, we have to say about this self dot main underscore window. Okay, main underscore window. Okay, we should be content should be there. So we are just linking with window content. So what is the content? It will be self dot web view. Okay, so that is what I'm going with it. Okay, so I just call the content and say self dot web view. Okay, and if I'm doing this, I definitely need to show this. So all I have to say main underscore window. Okay, dot show parenthesis. That's it. Okay, we are done here. We no need to go with other things or do any of the stuff. This will be enough to give what we are looking for. Okay, and we will try to come out with this stuff, and we'll say as a definition of a main. Okay, so from this module we'll try to call the upper one. Okay, so all you have to say return. In this return, what I'm doing is calling this web view app. Okay, and in this web view app, what I'm doing is I'm mentioning first of kind of a title, as you can say. Okay, so web view app, you can say this way, and next will be you need to mention this stuff, otherwise you won't get any kind of a website. Okay, so beware. So organization org.beware. So it will be helpful to launch smoothly this app. Okay, so we say web view app. Okay, smooth. I think every word which we are utilizing in our code, it is in recurring only. So it is very much helpful to write this code. Okay, in a smooth way. So that's it, enough, and we just have to say about the main. So all you have to say name, and we have to say about the main as well. Okay, so main we have to call the main. So main parenthesis, the module will be defined, and we need to loop as well. So if I call the main parenthesis, it will be this what we have to say equals main underscore loop parenthesis. Okay, so already if you go with any kind of applications, they have already in main loop will be there, which is already having a loop kind of a interaction. So suppose if you do it any kind of a stuff, they definitely recognize instant. Okay, so suppose if you are going any kind of a an instant while looping or any kind of other stuff, so you need to be aware that already this applications has an loop, and you should interact as such that you should not get clash. Okay, so that is also important. And in this, one more syntax is there which you have to say URL. Okay, so I think this will be enough. Let's run this stuff and see our website. Okay. Okay, so as you can see, it launched our website. Okay, so this is our main frame, and you can see the icon as well as a WebView app, and you got the main window, and within our application is running. Okay, so that is how even as an Android app you can utilize. So suppose if I just click in this way, and in this way frame, if I'm watching, as I can see, it is like the text is appearing as this, so it is supporting. Okay, so same what happens, you can prepare an application which runs on web browser, and same you can call this Toga, this Beware app. This is you can utilize for your Android app, for your desktop applications. Okay, try to run wherever you prefer, Linux or any of the things. So it is kind of a multiple platforms, and it is one of the best. Okay, so do try. Okay, and if you have any doubt regarding this video, please do comment below. If you have any other queries or requirements, please do contact me direct via WhatsApp. Thank you.